Mark Furman was the detective in Los Angeles who led the investigation against O.J. Simpson in the murder of the Goldman and his white ex-wife, which Simpson was found not guilty, and it was black people that let him go. A black woman. The jury was in support of him. But Mark Furman made a mistake in public sometime in his history of using the nigger word, and he denied he ever used it in court. So the judges played a tape of him using the nigger word, and this this is what convicted him of perjury, lying on the stand. So you cannot lie, tell a lie on the stand, because if you do that, it's a felony, perjury. And even if it's a simple thing like I've never used the nigger word, never, my life, Mark says. And so they used the racist the claims of racism to suggest that Mark Furman planted all the evidence on OJ. And this is not true. Mark Furman done a good job, but it was just a sloppy, investigation by the other police officers and everything. And so Furman, it's because of Mark Furman's use of the N-word that O.J. Simpson was found not guilty of a murder he committed. Now, Mark Furman loses his job as Los Angeles police detective, and he moves up into the Northwest, and now you see him on shows like Fox News and America's Most Wanted and all of these pro-police power shows, TV shows. And he's used as a pawn, you might say, to justify their hardline on crime policies, to justify their denying ex-felons the rights to own firearms for self-defense, and to justify their passing out the criminal records of ex-felons. And Mark Furman is something like the poster child for the need to get hard on crime, because look, look at Mark Furman's situation. Even though he was a police officer and a good man because he used the R word or the nigger word, he was done wrong, and a guilty murderer was set free. And we need to put his story out there, that we need to support our police power, empower the police so they can do anything they want, and we need to make sure that a convicted felon never gets a firearm. We want to make sure his children, his little girl, can be snatched by some rapist in his own home, and his wife raped and murdered, because this felon should not own a firearm. And you know what? Mark Furman believes that this is right. This fool sits up there in the Northwest. I think he's living in Oregon or something like this, and in a state that denies convicted felons even the right to own muzzleloader firearms. And this pitiful idiot, he still stands up and supports power to the police, hard on crime policies, discrimination against convicted felon, and the idiot is a convicted felon himself. This just shows you how thick-skulled your police officers basically are. They are narrow-minded, thick-skulled fools.